What if everything you've been told about success is a lie? What if the real secret isn't talent, luck, or opportunity? What if the one thing that separates those who achieve from those who don't is something you already have inside you? Something you can tap into right now, no matter where you're starting from. You felt it, haven't you? That moment when everything seems to collapse. When your dreams feel far out of reach, and no matter how hard you push, you just can't break through. Maybe it's in your career, your relationships, or your health. Maybe it's that dream you've been holding on to for years, always just out of grasp, always slipping away at the worst moment. You try, and then you try again, but it feels like the universe is testing you, and sometimes it wins. But here's the thing, that's not the universe, that's you, your mind, your habits, your mindset. Because if you're not mentally tough, if you don't have the grit to push through the hard times, then you'll never unlock your true potential. And that's the brutal truth. Your greatest enemy isn't failure, it's your own lack of mental toughness. But what if I told you that right now, in this very moment, you have the ability to change that? What if you could break free from the chains of self-doubt and fear that are holding you back? What if you could unlock a version of yourself that doesn't quit, that doesn't settle for less, and that doesn't back down in the face of adversity? Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop. It's the ability to keep moving when everything inside you is screaming to stop. It's the power to stand tall when life tries to knock you down. And the best part? It's entirely in your control. Every obstacle, every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. The question is, will you take it? Right now, you have two choices. You can keep doing what you've always done, hoping for a different result. Or you can take the hard road, the road less traveled, and build yourself into someone who won't be broken by life's setbacks. But be warned, this journey isn't easy. It's going to test you. It's going to make you question everything. But if you stay with me, if you refuse to quit, you'll discover something powerful, something you never thought possible. It all starts with a choice, a decision to stop accepting the excuses, the doubts, the fears that have kept you stuck. The truth is, you've been capable all along. You've just been too afraid to tap into that power. But now it's time to change that. This isn't about some fleeting moment of motivation. This is about turning your mind into your greatest asset, building the kind of strength that will carry you through the darkest times and the hardest days. In the coming days, you'll face challenges. You'll be tested. But remember this, every time you push through, every time you don't give up, you're getting stronger. You're building a foundation that will never crack. And the best part, the more you push, the more you build. This journey doesn't have an end. It's a constant evolution. But with each step, you'll realize that the version of you who started this journey will look nothing like the one who finishes it. The hardest part is always the beginning. But if you choose to fight, to embrace discomfort, to train your mind to see obstacles as opportunities, you'll soon look back at the person you once were and wonder how you ever thought you couldn't make it. Because that person was a lie. And the real you, the one who refuses to back down, the one who's willing to face whatever comes their way, that's the person who will succeed. So, are you ready to step into the fire and come out stronger than ever? Because the path to mental toughness is waiting, and all you have to do is take the first step. You feel it, don't you? That fire starting to burn inside you. The quiet realization that this moment, right here, right now, is the turning point. This is the moment you stop being passive in your own life, the moment you take control of everything you've been afraid to face. But here's the hard truth, that feeling won't last forever. The flame will flicker, the doubts will come back, and when they do, they'll try to convince you that this path is too hard, too painful, too much. You'll want to quit. You'll want to fall back into what's familiar, even if it's holding you back. And that's when you have to remember this. Mental toughness is not about never feeling weak. It's about doing it anyway. It's about showing up when your mind is screaming to stay down. It's about fighting when everything in you is ready to surrender. It's in those moments of doubt, those moments when your strength is tested the hardest, that you will either rise or fall. And here's the thing. There's no in between. You either choose to face the challenge or you let it consume you. Every time you push past the voice telling you to stop, you're building something powerful. You're building a foundation that no one can take from you. This isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of adversity. It's about transforming every ounce of pain into fuel for your growth. You've heard people say that you have to be stronger than your excuses. But what if I told you that the real battle is not against your excuses? It's against your own mind. It's against the part of you that wants to give in, that wants to play it safe, that wants to take the easy road. Your mind is designed to protect you, to keep you comfortable. But comfort is your enemy. Every time you settle for what's easy, you're denying yourself the opportunity to become something more, to become someone who can handle anything life throws at them. But that doesn't mean it won't be painful. That doesn't mean it won't feel like you're about to break. When you push your limits, when you step outside your comfort zone, it's going to hurt. You're going to face setbacks. You'll feel like you're not good enough, like you're not strong enough. But every time you choose to move forward, no matter how small the step, you're proving to yourself that you are enough. And over time, those small steps add up to something huge. It's not about getting everything right all at once. It's about getting up again and again every single time. And let's be honest, there will be days when it feels like everything is against you, when the world feels heavy, when your energy is drained, when the path ahead looks impossible. Those are the moments that will define you. Those are the moments when mental toughness is forged in the fire. Because it's easy to show up when everything is going well. It's easy to be strong when life is handing you wins. But true strength shows itself when the world is falling apart, when the odds are stacked against you, and when there's no one else around to cheer you on. That's when you'll find out what you're made of. And that's when you'll realize that you're capable of more than you ever thought possible. It's not going to be smooth, it's not going to be comfortable, but that's where the growth happens. That's where the magic is made. The more you lean into the discomfort, the more you face the pain head on, the more you push through when everything inside you is telling you to stop, the stronger you'll become. This is about building a mindset that doesn't break under pressure, a mindset that thrives in chaos, a mindset that refuses to give up. So when that moment comes, when you're exhausted, when you're doubting yourself, when the voice inside your head says, it's not worth it, you can't keep going, remember this, you're stronger than you think. And every time you push past that voice, every time you prove it wrong, you get closer to the person you were always meant to be, the person who never backs down, the person who doesn't just survive, they thrive. This journey is yours to take. It's going to challenge you. It's going to test your limits. But if you stay in the fight, if you refuse to give up, you will emerge from this stronger, tougher, and more resilient than you've ever been. And when you look back, you'll realize that the hardest moments were the ones that shaped you, the ones that turned you into someone who doesn't just dream. They make those dreams a reality. Keep moving, keep fighting, because this is just the beginning. You're on the edge now, aren't you? You can feel it. How everything you thought knew about yourself is starting to crumble. You thought you were weak. You thought you didn't have what it takes, but now you can feel something different rising within you. It's not about waiting for the right moment. It's not about hoping things will get easier. It's about making the decision right now to push forward, to lean into the pain, and to take that next step even when every part of you is screaming to stop, because that's when it matters most. That's when you show the world and yourself that you're not afraid to fight. The world won't hand you anything. No one is coming to save you. It's just you. And the moment you realize that, everything changes, because now you're the one in control. You're the one who decides how far you go, how hard you push, how much you're willing to sacrifice. When you stop waiting for permission, when you stop looking for an easy way out, you tap into a force that's unstoppable. This isn't about talent. This isn't about some natural gift. This is about refusing to quit when everyone else does. This is about staying in the fight when others give up. Your mind will try to trick you. It will tell you that you can't do it, that you don't have the strength, that it's too much. But here's the truth, your mind is not the enemy. It's just a reflection of what you believe about yourself. And right now, you have the power to change that. Every time you challenge that voice, every time you prove it wrong, you rewrite the story you've been telling yourself. You stop being the victim of your circumstances and start becoming the hero of your own journey. This is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the ones who talk about change and that ones who actually make it happen. And there's a part of you that knows you can do this. There's a part of you that is begging to be unleashed. You've been holding yourself back for too long, telling yourself stories about why you can't. But every time you choose to act, every time you push past that fear, you prove to yourself that those stories are lies. Think about the last time you quit. What happened? Did you feel better? Did it make you proud? Or did it leave you with that nagging sense of regret, that feeling like you could have done more? The truth is, quitting never feels like relief. It's just a temporary escape from the discomfort. But real relief comes from knowing you didn't give up. Real pride comes from looking in the mirror and saying, I did it. I kept going when everything in me told me to stop. That's what mental toughness is. It's the ability to look at the obstacles in your path and laugh, because you know they don't stand a chance. Right now, you might not feel like you have it all figured out. You might not know exactly how to push through the next challenge, but that's okay. The strength isn't in having all the answers. It's in being willing to find them, no matter how hard it gets. It's about making a commitment to yourself that no matter what, you won't back down. That no matter how hard the journey gets, you'll keep putting one foot in front of the other. And yes, you will fall. Yes, you will fail. But that's not the end. That's where the real growth begins. Because it's in those moments of failure, those moments of pain, that you'll discover what you're truly made of. It's not about avoiding the struggle. It's about learning how to thrive within it. When you stop fearing failure, when you stop letting it define you, you start building a life that's truly unstoppable. Every time you show up, every time you do the hard thing, you become the person you were always meant to be. You grow stronger, you grow bolder, you grow relentless. And when you look back, you won't see a person who was defeated. You'll see someone who took control, someone who fought for their future, someone who never gave up. That's who you're becoming. And it's happening right now. All you have to do is keep moving forward, keep pushing, keep fighting. Because this is just the beginning. Every time you take action, every time you decide to stand up instead of staying down, you're sending a message to the world and to yourself that you will not be stopped. But let me tell you something. It's not just about the actions you take. It's about who you become in the process. It's about shaping yourself into someone who doesn't hesitate, who doesn't doubt their worth or their abilities. Someone who knows deep down that no matter what life throws at them, they'll always find a way to rise. And that's the most powerful thing you can cultivate. The certainty that no matter how bad it gets, you will not break. The world will throw everything it has at you. People will tell you to quit. You'll face setbacks that seem insurmountable. There will be moments when you feel like you've reached your breaking point, when you're exhausted, and you think it would be so much easier to walk away. But when you stand strong in those moments, when you dig deep and refuse to back down, you're building a foundation that no storm can shake. You're building something solid, something no one can take from you. This isn't just about getting through the tough times. It's about thriving in them. You've got to stop seeing struggles as obstacles and start seeing them as opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to build resilience, to fortify your mindset. Every single time you overcome something, you come out stronger. Every time you push past the pain, past the fear, past the doubts, you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. But this doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen by hoping or wishing. It happens by showing up day after day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. It happens when you decide that you will not let your circumstances dictate your future. It happens when you choose to be relentless. And yes, it will be hard. Why? Yes, you'll struggle. But that's the price of greatness. That's what separates the ones who make it from the ones who don't. The ones who make it refuse to let the struggle stop them. This is your moment. This is your time to prove that you are capable of more than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. Don't let this be just another fleeting moment of inspiration. Don't let it fade away when the next challenge comes. Make it real, make it lasting, build a mindset that is unshakable, one that will carry you through every obstacle, every setback, every failure. The world needs people who are unbreakable. The world needs people who refuse to quit. And you're one of those people. You've always had it in you. The strength, the power, the will to succeed. It's been there all along, waiting for you to wake up and claim it. So what are you going to do now? Are you going to let the next challenge knock you down? Or are you going to stand taller, fight harder, and prove that you can handle whatever life throws your way? Because there's one thing I know for sure. If you keep fighting, if you keep showing up, you'll become someone you never thought you could be. Someone who doesn't just dream, they make those dreams come true. Your time is now. The person you've been waiting for is already inside you, ready to break free. All it takes is one choice, one decision to take the next step, to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult. And when you do that, when you commit to this fight with everything you've got, you'll find that nothing, not fear, not doubt, not failure, can ever hold you back again. Because you are unstoppable. You always have been. You just need to believe it. Now, go and show the world. You think it's enough to keep going? You think the struggle will just fade away if you push through a little more? Let me tell you something, it's not enough. You can't just show up and hope that things get better. That's not how this works. You've got to give everything you've got. You've got to be relentless. Not just in the easy moments, but in the hardest ones. When the world wants you to fold, when it tells you to quit, that's when you need to be stronger than ever. That's when your true power comes alive. And make no mistake, the hardest battles lie ahead. There will be moments when you question whether it's worth it, when the doubt creeps in, and you start wondering if all this pain is really leading you anywhere. When those moments come, and they will, remember this, it's in the darkness that you'll find your light. You don't get stronger by avoiding the struggle, you get stronger by diving straight into it, facing the challenge head on, refusing to back down no matter how fierce it gets. If you want to build something unbreakable, something that cannot be touched by life's storms, you have to put in the work, and not just the easy work, the deep, painful work, the kind of work that nobody sees, the kind of work that gets you up when you're too tired to move. That's how you forge a mind that doesn't quit, a will that doesn't bend. That's how you become someone who doesn't break when the weight of the world comes crashing down on them. You've been tested before. You faced pain, failure, frustration. You felt like the odds were too much, like there was no way out. And each time you made it through. Maybe you didn't realize it at the time. But every challenge you faced, every moment you thought you couldn't go on was building you. Every moment of weakness, every second of fear, it's all a part of your transformation. And now, you're not the person you were before. You're becoming stronger with every passing day. But you're not there yet, and you'll never arrive. This is a constant evolution. The moment you stop pushing, the moment you start thinking you've made it, is the moment you start losing ground. There's always more to build, always more to fight for. You don't get to coast. You don't get to relax every day you show up again. You keep fighting for the life you want, for the future that's waiting for you. It's not about reaching a destination. It's about becoming someone who never stops growing, never stops fighting, never stops reaching for more. The moment you stop being comfortable is the moment you become dangerous to anything that tries to hold you back. You become unstoppable. And when you become unstoppable, the world becomes your playground. Nothing and no one can stand in your way. Not fear, not doubt, not failure. You'll move through life with a quiet confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you can handle it. That's the power of mental toughness. That's the power of the person you're becoming right now. So, what's next for you? What will you do when everything gets hard? What will you do when it feels like it's all falling apart? Will you quit like everyone else? Or will you rise? Will you keep going when no one else believes in you? When the road gets too tough? When your body screams for rest? Because the real test isn't in the good times. It's in the dark moments when you had to choose between standing tall and giving up. The truth is you're capable of more than you think. You always have been. And it's time to unlock that power. There's no more waiting, no more excuses, no more fear. You have everything you need right now to build a life that others only dream of. So go, fight. Don't stop until you're standing on top of everything that tried to break you. Because when you refuse to quit, when you commit to the battle, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The only question is, will you take the first step? Will you show up for yourself when no one else will? Will you fight for your future no matter what it takes? You're standing at the edge of everything you've ever wanted, but the question is, will you take that step? Will you take the leap even when the ground below feels uncertain? When fear tries to paralyze you? When the doubts are so loud you can barely hear your own thoughts? This moment right here, this very second, is the difference between staying where you are and becoming everything you were meant to be. This is where you choose. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. The world doesn't wait. Time doesn't stop for anyone. You can sit back and hope for change, or you can make it happen. You can wait for the perfect moment, or you can create it. Every second you hesitate is a second you'll never get back. And while you stand still, others are moving forward. The race is on. The question is, will you be left behind, or will you push past the fear and take control of your life? The truth is, you've already paid a price to be where you are. You've faced struggles, battles, and obstacles that have left their marks on you. You've seen how the world can knock you down. But have you seen how you can get back up? Because that's where the power lies. That's where the greatness is forged. It's not in avoiding the pain, it's in rising above it. You can do this. But you must be willing to sacrifice what's comfortable, what's familiar, You must be willing to embrace the discomfort, the struggle, because that's where the growth is. The truth is, you can't build something powerful by staying in your comfort zone. You can't unlock your true potential by playing it safe. It's time to leave behind the stories you've been telling yourself. You've convinced yourself that it's too hard, that it's too much, that you're not capable. But deep down, you know better. You know there's more to you than you've been showing. You know you're meant for something bigger. This is your moment to break free. Break free from the limitations, the fears, the doubts. Break free from the idea that you can't. It's all been a lie. You've been holding yourself back, convincing yourself that you don't have what it takes. But the truth is, you have everything you need. Right now inside you, the strength, the courage, the will to fight. It's all there. You've just got to tap into it. There will be moments when you feel like it's too much. There will be times when you wonder if it's all worth it, when you think about quitting. But that's when you need to dig in and push harder than ever before. Because quitting isn't an option. Not anymore. Every time you choose to keep going, you prove to yourself that nothing can stop you. Every time you face the fear and push through it, you take one more step toward the person you've always known you could be. You are not meant to live in the shadows of fear, hiding behind excuses. You're meant to stand tall, to step into the light, to face life head on. It's time to become the version of yourself that you've been dreaming of. The one that doesn't wait for permission. The one that doesn't back down from a challenge. It's time to stop letting the fear of failure control you. The truth is, failure isn't the end. It's part of the process. It's how you learn. It's how you grow. And every failure brings you one step closer to the victory you've been working for. But if you stop now, if you give in to the fear, to the doubt, you'll never know what you could have achieved. You'll never know how far you could have gone. You'll never experience the satisfaction of knowing that you pushed through when everyone else would have quit. That's where the real power lies, in the perseverance, in the fight that keeps you moving even when the odds are stacked against you. You are capable of more than you realize. And right now, you have the opportunity to prove it, to yourself, to everyone who's doubted you, to the world. But it starts with you making that choice right now. The choice to stop being afraid, to stop making excuses, to stop holding yourself back. The choice to be relentless, to keep going when the world tells you to stop, to rise when everything tries to knock you down. Because that's what separates those who succeed from those who don't. The ones who succeed are the ones who refuse to give up. The ones who keep going no matter what. The ones who never stop fighting. The time is now. The world is waiting. It's time to take what's yours. Step up. Make it happen. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. The life you want is waiting for you. Go get it. You're standing on the edge of something bigger than you've ever imagined, and the question is, will you jump? Will you take that leap of faith? Knowing there's no safety net, no guarantee. You've already come so far. Every step, every choice has led you to this point. But now, it's time to face the most powerful force standing between you and your future. The fear of what might happen if you don't take the next step. That fear is nothing more than a shadow. It's the voice in your head telling you to stay where it's safe, to stay comfortable. But comfort will never lead you to greatness. Comfort will never make you unstoppable. The moment you embrace the unknown, the moment you choose to step into the fear, is the moment you unlock a power inside of you that you never knew existed. You've been through too much to back down now. Think about it. Every hardship, every setback, every failure, it's been preparing you for this. You've faced the worst of it. You've seen what it feels like to be knocked down. But what you didn't know is that every time you fell, you were building resilience. You were building strength. And now when life throws the next challenge your way, you won't be the person you were before. You'll be stronger. You'll be unstoppable. This isn't just about surviving anymore. This is about thriving. This is about becoming someone who stands tall no matter what comes their way. Someone who doesn't bend, doesn't break, and doesn't back down. This is about becoming the kind of person who makes the world bend to them, not the other way around. The truth is, you're more powerful than you know. Your mind has been telling you for too long that you're not enough, that you're not capable. It's been feeding you lies about what you can and can't do. But that voice, that's not the real you. The real you is the one who refuses to accept failure, who refuses to stop when things get tough, who keeps moving forward no matter the obstacles in their way. The real you knows that the only way to fail is to quit, and quitting is not an option. So what are you going to do now? Are you going to let fear control you? Are you going to let the doubts creep in and hold you back? Or are you going to stand tall, face your fears, and push through like you've done before? Only this time with more power, more purpose, and more fire than ever before. This is where the real journey begins. This is where you step into the version of yourself you've been dreaming about. The version of you who is fearless, relentless, and unstoppable. The version of you who knows that no matter what, you will always find a way to rise. You're standing on the edge right now, but this isn't the end. This is the beginning. This is the moment you choose to step into the life you were meant to live. This is the moment you decide that no matter what happens, you will never quit, you will never give up, and you will never stop fighting for what you want, because you are capable, you are strong, and you are meant for greatness. So, go ahead, take that leap, step into the unknown, face your fears, and watch as you become someone the world can't ignore. Keep going, keep pushing, and never ever stop. The life you've always wanted is waiting for you. Don't let anything stand in your way. Go take it. Now is not the time to look back, not when you've come this far. You've already made it through so much, and yet here you are, standing at the edge of something even greater. This is the point where most people would turn around. This is where most would let fear win, would take the easier route. But not you. Not anymore. You've learned that strength isn't about avoiding pain. It's about embracing it, using it as fuel to drive you forward. Every moment of doubt, every second of discomfort has shaped you into someone capable of doing things you never thought possible. The person you were yesterday is not the person you are today. And the person you are today will not be the person you are tomorrow. You are evolving. You are transforming into someone who understands that growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth happens in the fire, when everything around you is telling you to quit, but you choose to keep going anyway. This is where you prove it to yourself. This is where you decide if you want to keep playing small, if you want to keep hiding behind the fear and the doubt, or if you're ready to show the world, and more importantly yourself, what you're truly made of. Every moment you hesitate is a moment you'll never get back. Every second you let fear dictate your actions is a second you're losing ground. The clock is ticking. Time waits for no one. You either rise to meet the challenge or let it crush you. You've already been through the worst. You've already faced the pain. You've already felt the weight of the world on your shoulders. But you're still here. You're still standing. And that means you are far more powerful than you realize. You've already proven to yourself that you can handle adversity. Now it's time to prove to yourself that you can thrive in it. The fear, the doubt, they can no longer control you. They've been holding you back long enough. Now you take control. Now you take action. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only this moment. And this moment right now is all you need to take the next step. To make the decision to be relentless. To push forward, no matter how hard it gets. Because you know that your success isn't measured by how many times you fall, but by how many times you get up. And you will get up. Every single time. You know what you want. You know what why. Or capable of. The only thing standing between you and that vision is the choice to take action, to stop letting your circumstances define you. To stop letting the fear of failure hold you back. You are stronger than the excuses, stronger than the self-doubt, stronger than the limitations you've placed on yourself. And now you're ready. Ready to step into the life that's been waiting for you. Ready to become the person you've always known you could be. This is your moment. This is your time to step up, to claim what's yours, to refuse to be anything less than everything you're capable of. The road ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be setbacks. But you've already proven you can handle them. You've already proven you can keep going. And that's what makes you unstoppable. So, what's your move? Will you back down when things get tough? Or will you keep pushing forward knowing that every step, no matter how small, is one step closer to the life you've always wanted? There's no going back now. The time to act is now. You've got this. Keep going. You are unstoppable. You're here, right now, standing at a crossroads. You've made it this far, but now it's decision time. Do you keep moving forward with everything you've got, or do you stop? Do you let this moment pass you by like so many others, or do you take it and make it count? The time to hesitate is over. You've already faced your demons. You've already fought through the hardest battles. And now the question is simple. Are you going to let fear stop you again, or are you going to rise? Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Everything you've dreamed of, everything you've worked for is just beyond the point where most people quit. That's where you are right now. You are standing in the gap between who you were and who you're about to become. And if you want to cross that gap, if you want to make that leap, it's going to take everything you have. No more excuses, no more waiting. It's time to act. This is not the time to doubt yourself. This is not the time to listen to the voice telling you it's too hard, too painful, or too much. That's the voice of your past self, the one who was afraid of what's on the other side. But you're not that person anymore. You've already proven that you have what it takes to keep going when others would have quit. Every setback, every failure, it's all been preparing you for this moment, and you can't afford to waste it. So here it is, the truth. The only thing that will stop you from achieving everything you want is you. It's your own fear, your own hesitation. The longer you wait, the more time you lose. Every day you put it off, you're pushing away the life you're capable of living. Every time you tell yourself maybe tomorrow, you're stealing from your future. This is it. The time to move is now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now. You are at the tipping point. Everything you need to succeed is already inside you. It's been there all along. You felt it before. The fire in your gut, the desire to do more, to be more. And that fire, it's burning brighter than ever before. This is not just about surviving life. This is about owning it. This is about taking control and making sure nothing stands in your way. There's no more waiting for things to get better. There's no more hoping for the perfect time to come. There's only this moment and the decision you make in it. If you hesitate, if you let fear take over, you will regret it. But if you step into this moment with everything you've got, if you push forward without looking back, you'll never regret it. You'll look back and realize that this was the moment that changed everything. You're not here to play small. You're not here to blend in, to let life pass you by. You're here to stand out, to dominate, to take control. You're here to make things happen. The time is now, and there's nothing that can stop you unless you let it. So ask yourself, are you ready to step up and show the world who you really are? Are you ready to push past the limits you've set for yourself and reach for something bigger? The power is in your hands. The decision is yours. But you cannot afford to wait. You know what you're capable of. It's time to prove it. No more hesitation, no more doubts, just action, just relentless pursuit. Now go, take the first step, push forward, and never look back. Your future is waiting, and it's yours for the taking. Take it. You've already felt what it's like to be on the edge. You've stood there, looking out into the unknown, wondering if you have what it takes to take the leap. But now, you know what's on the other side. You know that the life you've been dreaming about, the life you've been working for, is waiting for you. It's not a matter of chance anymore. It's a matter of choice, and the choice is yours. But you can't hesitate, not now, not when you're so close. Every second you waste is another second the life you want slips further away. This moment is the only one that matters. This moment is where everything changes. You've been through the struggle. You faced the doubts. You felt the pain of pushing through when no one believed in you. But now you have something the others don't experience. You've been tested, you've been knocked down, and you've come back stronger each time. Every hardship, every failure, every moment that made you question yourself, it all led to this moment, and that's why you can't stop. Because if you do, you're telling yourself that all of it was for nothing. All of that pain, all of that struggle will mean nothing if you walk away now. You've already proven to yourself that you have the strength to keep going. You've already proven that no matter what life throws at you, you can take it. But now, you need to prove to yourself that you can handle success, that you can handle everything that comes when you rise up and take control. It's not about waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's about creating it. It's about putting yourself out there, pushing through every fear and doubt, and knowing that the risk is worth the reward. What are you waiting for? You've been waiting. Inch for the right time, the right moment, the right circumstances. But the truth is, the only thing you need to make this happen is the decision to move, the decision to act. There is no right moment. There is no perfect scenario. There's only now. If you don't take action right now, you risk never taking it at all. And that's not a risk you can afford. The clock is ticking, and every moment you spend doubting yourself is a moment you'll never get back. There's no time for hesitation. There's no time for second guessing. This is the time to act, to push forward with everything you've got, to take what's yours. You've already fought the hardest battle. Now it's time to finish what you started. This is the defining moment. This is where the winner is made. Winners don't quit. Winners don't hesitate. Winners take control of their future. You've got everything you need to succeed. All the tools, all the strength, all the fire, it's all inside you. Now it's time to show the world what you're made of. So, take that step. Go after what you want. Push through the fear, push through the doubt, and step into the life you deserve. Don't look back, don't stop. The world is waiting for you to rise, to claim your spot, and it's yours for the taking. So go, take it. You've earned it. You fought for it. Now, make it yours. You've come too far to stop now. Every ounce of struggle, every moment of doubt has brought you to this very point. And now you stand on the edge of everything you've ever wanted. But this is where most people falter. This is where they allow fear to dictate their next move. They back down. They hesitate. They wonder if they can really do it, but not you. You've already shown that you have the strength to push through when the odds are against you. You've already proven that you're stronger than any challenge life can throw your way. So why stop now? Why let fear control your next move? The truth is, if you hesitate, if you pull back, you're not just standing still, you're losing ground. Every second you delay is a second you'll never get back. Every moment spent questioning yourself is another moment you waste in the life you've already outgrown. You've come too far to let fear stop you now. The world doesn't wait for anyone. Time doesn't slow down for those who aren't ready. So if you want this, if you want the life you've been dreaming about, then you have to take it. You have to reach out and grab it, even when it feels impossible, even when you don't feel ready. Because you'll never feel ready. You'll never feel like you have it all figured out. But you already have what you need. You have the drive. You have the heart. You have the grit. Now it's time to use it. Right now, you have the opportunity to make the decision that will shape the rest of your life. You can keep living in the shadows of doubt, or you can step into your power, into your greatness. But there's no middle ground. There's no sitting on the fence. You either all in, or you stay where you are. And I know you're not the type to stay where you are. You didn't come this far to play small. You came here to win. You came here to make a statement. You came here to prove to the world and to yourself that you are unstoppable. The choice is yours. You can step into your future, the one you've been envisioning, or you can let this moment pass by, letting fear take the reins again. But you know what's waiting for you if you don't act. You know the regret of what could have been, the what-ifs that will haunt you. The dreams left unfulfilled, that's not your path. You were born for more. You were born to rise, to break through the barriers, to shatter the limits others set for you. There's no going back now. The momentum is building, and it's time to ride the wave. This is your time. You were meant for this. Every step, every challenge, every sacrifice has led you to this moment. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to move. So move. Move with everything you've got. Move as if your future depends on it, because it does. There's a life waiting for you on the other side of this decision, a life full of everything you've dreamed about, the strength you've built, the perseverance you've developed, the lessons you've learned. All of it has prepared you for this moment. This is your time to shine, your time to show the world that nothing can stop you from achieving what you set out to do. You've already proven how strong you are. Now prove that you can take everything life throws at you and turn it into fuel for your fire. You're not just capable of doing this, you are meant to do this. This is your moment. Don't let it slip away, grab it. Go after it with everything you have. The time is now, your future is waiting. Now go make it yours. You are standing at the threshold of greatness. Every doubt you've ever had, every fear you've ever faced, is nothing more than a test to see how badly you want what's waiting on the other side. And right now, the only thing standing between you and everything you've ever wanted is a decision. Will you let fear continue to control you? Will you allow uncertainty to hold you back from stepping into the life you've been dreaming about? Or will you choose to move forward, to push through and claim your future? The truth is, the world doesn't care about your doubts. It doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It's not going to stop and give you more time. The clock is ticking. And the only thing that matters now is whether you're willing to take action. The longer you wait, the further you drift from the person you were meant to become. Every second you hesitate is a second wasted. And when time slips away, it doesn't come back. This is your moment. This is where the change happens. You're stronger than you know. You've been through battles, setbacks, and failures. You've felt the weight of the world on your shoulders, but you're still here. That's not by chance. That's by design. You were built for this. You were made to overcome, to rise when everything tells you to fall. But it's not enough to simply survive. You're here to thrive. You're here to push beyond the limits you've set for yourself. You've seen how strong you are in the face of adversity. Now prove that you can be just as strong when faced with the unknown. It's time to break free from the prison you've built with your own fears. You've kept yourself in a cage, telling yourself that you're not ready, that you don't have enough, that you're not capable. But that's not the truth. The truth is, you've always had what it takes. It's been inside you all along. And now is the time to unlock it. The time to stop playing small, to stop waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment will never come. The only moment you need is right now. There's no turning back. There's no time for regret. No time for second guessing. You've already made it this far, so why stop now? Every step you've taken, every obstacle you've overcome, has led you here. You've faced the hard times, you've fought the battles. Now you face the most important choice. Will you move forward with the courage and confidence you've earned, or will you shrink back, letting fear take the reins once more? It's time to stop asking what if, and start saying I will. It's time to make the decision that will shape the rest of your life. This is where the transformation happens. This is where you step into the person you've always known you could be. The one who doesn't hold back. The one who knows their worth. The one who steps into the world with confidence, knowing that they are unstoppable. The one who sees every challenge as an opportunity and doesn't back down. This is your moment to rise, to move forward with everything you've got, to embrace the unknown and trust that you are ready, because you are. You have been ready all along. Every hardship, every battle has built the strength and resilience that you need to succeed. Now it's time to put it to use. The world is waiting for you to step into your power, but only you can make that choice. Only you can decide to take that first step, knowing that the road ahead may not be easy, but that's the beauty of it, because anything worth having is worth fighting for. You are here because you are meant to be. Now take that next step. Don't let fear stand in your way. Don't let doubt slow you down. You've got this, and now it's time to prove it.